this may be it. Landing an awful lot of shots.
Oh, that was
there it is! One shot, and can Ramirez survive?
Echando. Vámonos a la lona con la derecha, sensacional y poderosa.
De Evangelista fue muy por debajo del cinturón. Uy, el golpe también de Cruz en la última parte de este episodio. A la derecha, y de nuevo la cuenta a la derecha, y la última. ¡Qué clase de golpe!
De combate con todo, se va la...
Ya puede resolver.
El Piquet Martínez busca, pero como lo señala Octavio Meirán.
Tercer round, y ahí los tenemos todavía. Está Isaac tirando todo tipo de golpes, pero no puede aprender a Iván. Ahora lo baja con una derecha.
Some fighters thought that knocking him out was easy, while others thought that confidence would save them. But there is only one man known in the boxing universe, known as the Pitbull, and it's only Isaac Cruz.
Set up those hooks with the jab.
And these are the times when the cocky fighters celebrated too early. But they didn't know that they were stepping into the ring with the most brutal fighter of modern boxing.
This fight's not over yet.
1. Cruz versus Romero. From the list of many victims of Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Roland Romero is the most notorious one. His only tactic was bad-mouthing his opponent. That's why he got the attention, because he had the punch power to back his words. However, only power won't help you much when you have no technique. He defeated some strong opponents with pure violence and knockout power, but Romero was still an amateur. He was undefeated in his 14 fights. He still had a lot to learn. But instead of learning from a coach, he was about to learn it the hard way.
And then the knockdown at the very end of the round, Yuriorkis went from perhaps winning.
This loudmouth approach landed Romero in a beef with Davis. He disrespected him, thinking that he would win with ease. But that was a grave mistake.
You hear that? I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Because Davis is given the name of Tank for a reason. His punches hit like one. And Romero was about to find that out very soon.
It is true, yeah.
Romero.
Oh, it's
There was a good left. First for a counterpunch. He might want to jab his way.
yes. He seems kind of awkward, but in this fight, he's not looking.
There's a big left hand.
A big left by Tank shuts off Romero's entire body, and the poor fighter never recovers. And after his devastating defeat against the Tank, Romero fought a 40-year-old fighter, Ismael Barroso. And to stay relevant, he had to defeat him, because Romero had jumped to the super lightweight division. But the match ended in a controversial way.
Romero invitational track to this. Barroso.
No.
And now it's Romero sitting here in the ninth. And Romero sitting down in his shots.
Oh, and get this shot.
Lands a straight right.
Fighter. He doesn't.
Right has been effective for Romero. Barroso comes back with the right. And they are just... What?
After becoming the super lightweight champ, Romero tried to ride the hype wagon and made a grave mistake by challenging the Pitbull Cruz.
One over here, gets punched over here, gets punched over here. Same shit over and over again. This right here is my good luck charm. It's Chihuahua Cruz.
So it is Chihuahua Cruz.
That was the final line that Romero crossed, and he was about to learn why Isaac Cruz is given the name of Pitbull, because his punches can shatter your jaw in no time.
One common opponent in Gervonta. Cruz is already in cruise control for the ability he thinks to withstand many weeks. Very premature stoppage as we continue. Out-jabbed him. A lot of people thought he lost that fight. He just got hit. Cruz looking to drop Romero here in the first round. Romero's on his line.
In just one round, Romero was already in serious trouble. His legs were betraying him, buckling underneath the weight of what Cruz had just put on him. His head was all over the place, trying to process the damage while his body was struggling to keep up. But Cruz had already found what he was looking for. There was a hole in Romero's defense. He loaded up and lashed out with everything he had.
135, Cruz has brought the power! High drama!
He's having trouble fighting him. Yeah, he tracks and make an opening, create openings.
Way like right hands like that, and other punches, and the guy gets
hurt in round one, but didn't.
Guy to tie up Cruz on the inside because he's there so often.
The likes of Devin Haney, Subriel Matias, and
KOP 25 years old. It's naturally you're going to go.
A brutal uppercut followed by a barrage of skull-shattering punches shook Romero's entire body. So he had never seen such overwhelming power, and he knew that things would only get worse for him from now on.
Those long arms, and when he tries to exchange in the inside, won't work with right hand.
A minute left in round number 4. Cutting off the ring, Romero trying to throw, missing along the ropes there.
With no way back into the fight, Romero started going low, desperate, frustrated, running out of ideas and running out of time. But Cruz was not interested in giving him a single second of breathing room. Every time Romero tried something, Cruz answered back with those devastating combinations that had been breaking him down all night. Big Raleigh was reconsidering every single life decision that had led him to this exact moment. Right here, in this ring, with this man in front of him.
Romero being more stationary.
And Romero...
Suddenly, the Pitbull is unleashed. To stop things from going from bad to worse, the referee had to step in and stop the match. But Romero learned a big lesson, that words don't win matches. 2. Cruz versus Magdaleno. But Magdaleno didn't know about Cruz's immense power.
You guys have never seen Diego on this much fuego before. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I earned this spot.
To make a name for himself despite being in his 30s, and to stay relevant in the charts, Diego Magdaleno challenged the mini Mike Tyson, thinking that his more experienced career would give him the upper hand. But Cruz tore through him in the very first round. In just 20 seconds, Magdaleno is put to the canvas. After facing an onslaught of punches by the Pitbull, Cruz lands a devastating hook that sends Diego unconscious on the floor. But Cruz doesn't stop there. He launches yet again and closes the fight.
Fistic fireworks to kick off this 4-fight fiesta. It's all Isaac Cruz. Right uppercut, another right uppercut.
After cornering Magdaleno, Cruz starts unleashing his fury on the poor fighter and knocks him out with a vicious right uppercut. 3. Cruz versus Ramirez. On 4th September 2022, another fighter took a shot at the Pitbull, thinking that his height and reach advantage would give him the upper hand. But Cruz smashes giants as if he were a giant slayer, and everyone in that arena could see it. There was no hiding it anymore. Ramirez was not there to fight. He was just moving, hopping around the ring, doing everything in his power to stay as far away from Cruz as humanly possible. Because every time Cruz got close enough to let his hands go, Ramirez got a very painful reminder of exactly why this man is called the Pitbull. And somewhere deep down, Ramirez knew it too. He was not fighting for the win anymore. He was just trying to make it out of that ring in one piece. Cruz unloaded everything he had, punch after punch raining down on Ramirez with no sign of stopping. A sudden left hook, clean out of nowhere, that Ramirez never saw coming and never stood a chance of avoiding. His legs went first, then the rest of him followed. And when he got back up, he looked like a lost child wandering around in the dark. Legs gone, eyes glazed, stumbling around the ring with absolutely no idea where he was or what had just hit him.
Stop. You need to protect yourself. Put the mouthpiece in.
Ramirez and wanted to take a good close look. Oh, that's a brutal body shot.
Go.
Ramirez on the ropes. Can't get hit with one of those right hands. Now he bucked Jack Reese, warning Ramirez, saying, "You've got to fight. You've got to punch." No, brutal hook and a right hand, and it's over.
In just the blink of an eye, a devastating combo followed by a left hook and a right jab sends Ramirez to the canvas yet again. But this time, the fighter doesn't recover from the sheer power of the Pitbull, and Isaac Cruz takes another win. 4. Cruz versus Gamboa. But before taking out Ramirez, Isaac Cruz came face-to-face with Yuriorkis Gamboa on April 16, 2022. However, Yuriorkis was not an average 40-year-old fighter. He had held multiple titles before facing Isaac Cruz and had some great experience against fierce fighters like Terence Crawford, Gervonta Davis, and Devin Haney. But Cruz is a force to be reckoned with. He was in a league of his own and shut down the veteran fighter in just 5 rounds. In just the very first round, Cruz shatters Yuriorkis' skull with a devastating left hook. His legs get wobbly, but he manages to survive after clinging on to Cruz. But the end had already begun. A devastating right by the Pitbull almost sends Yuriorkis to the floor yet again, but he manages to survive by clinging on to his hugging tactics. After a brutal second round and going toe-to-toe with the Pitbull, Gamboa shows signs of life. But Cruz shocks everyone at the start of the third round. After going down 3 times, Cruz finally knocks Gamboa out, for his own good. And just like that, the Pitbull Cruz shuts down another fighter. If you love watching such videos, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for our weekly uploads. And you were watching Boxing Fever.